okay, if I have to keep living like this, then what's really the purpose? Why am I even here on this planet? So why are you on this planet? Hi, my name is Solera. I'm a spiritual channel. I help people create abundance in all areas of life by channeling messages from the spiritual guides. I'm also the founder of the Council of Billionaires Mastermind. Let's talk about what it means to be on this planet, okay? Yes, we're here. So we'll be happy to answer this question, yes, from both of those angles that Solera has suggested. So why are you on this planet? For one, your soul needs to have an environment to learn its lessons. And Earth happens to be a place that really allows for a lot of contrast because of its three-dimensional nature. And because what you see in the 3D world seems so real to you, you think that what you see is the reality, when in fact your soul is so much greater than your little body that you consider as you. But because you are just surviving in life, you are working hard to make money, you're trying to take care of your family, you're trying to take care of your own body, you feel like your life is very little. It's just like, oh, this is my life, and I got to go to the job, I got to take care of my kids, or whatever it is that you have to deal with. So from your perspective, it's almost like, okay, if I have to keep living like this for the next 50, 60, 70 years, then what's really the purpose, right? Why am I even here on this planet? You might ask that question, like, why am I even here? And really the objective of this game that you call life is for you to overcome every last one of your limiting belief about yourself. So if you have a belief that, oh, I'm never going to be one of those people who have money, like I'm just not like that. And some people are actually very prideful, like they take pride in the fact that they don't have money, and they take pride in the fact that they're not like those people who, let's say, they are wealthy people, right? And you judge them. If you judge people who are wealthy, it's not very likely that you'll be wealthy yourself, because you're judging the money, right? You're judging the energy of money. Like imagine you are interacting with like a person, and you're judging them all the time. Whether you're doing it verbally or non-verbally, you're judging them. Do you think it's likely that they want to be friends with you? The answer is probably not, right? If you keep saying, oh, those people who have money, look how greedy they are, then you're not going to be able to create wealth in your life. It's just very simple logic, right? It's just like being with a person. No one likes to be with someone who judges them, basically. Energy of money is the same way, right? We want you to really open your mind a little bit. And if that happens to be one of your limiting beliefs, then you need to use this lifetime to overcome that, right? To find ways to shift your beliefs around it, and then to shift your behavior around it. Maybe you have a misbelief about health. Maybe you have a misbelief about relationship, about friendship. A lot of different topics, right? And everybody's got their own bag of trash to deal with. So it's like, mind your own business and don't bother other people. And that we would say is probably the best way to move forward, is just to take care of yourself and to work on your own limiting beliefs, to let them go one by one. That is the main objective for you in terms of playing this game that you call life. That's why you're here on this planet, to utilize the environment that you're seeing in front of you on planet Earth, and to see the contrast, see the things you don't like, and see the things that you do like, and then start to move yourself towards the direction, your own desires. So that's one thing. Now let's talk about the second thing. Why this planet in particular, okay? There are many planets out there, and we don't really care whether you believe in aliens or not believe in aliens, but the fact is there are other beings that are beyond your vision, right? Beyond what you can see from when you look out into the sky. So, but they are here on the planet. They're among you on the planet, but they're also when you in outer space, in the wide universe, whether it's in this galaxy or in other galaxies. So let us just say this way: it is a fact Okay, you can come and argue with Solera. She's probably not going to engage in that argument with you because she doesn't really care. Okay, but we're establishing it as a fact. But whether you believe us or not, we really don't care very much. Okay, it doesn't matter to us whether you believe in what we have to say or not. We simply present the information to you as is. Why are you on this planet? The Earth provides a tremendous amount of opportunities at this time because as a planet, it's shifting in terms of its own consciousness. It's going into a higher dimensional way of being as a whole planet. So you being an inhabitant on this planet, also you're going through that cycle of change with Mother Earth itself. Does that make sense? So it's not just your own evolution, but it's also the evolution of this entire planet, and you just happen to be like one resident, if that makes sense. You're like a short-term resident here, just like everybody else, right? Until you die, and then you can decide if you want to come incarnate here again or you incarnate somewhere else. So you're here on the planet specifically because you decided that you want to experience a greater contrast. A greater contrast means you might experience something that you really, really don't like. Some people feel very resentful for the fact that let's say they've been abused in their childhood, they've been really traumatized by certain experiences in life, and they sort of hold a grudge towards themselves actually, but they're holding a grudge, yes, towards the planet. They're holding a grudge towards just being here. Well, if you're holding a grudge against anybody, then you're not going to have a very good relationship with that person, right? That's just common sense. So when you're holding a grudge against your past experiences, let's say, and you don't like it and you feel resentful and you're not able to move on, that's when you're really stuck. You're very stuck in many different ways. You're stuck emotionally, mentally. It could be also financially in the physical world. You're holding on to kind of your patterns from your either your own personal past or your ancestral lineage, and you're just holding on to it for dear life. Then you can't move forward. And this planet gives you that contrast. Okay? This planet gives you that three-dimensional experience where sometimes it just feels like it's horrible to be here, and some people rather they die. And maybe, let's say, someone who has had a love in their life, and let's say their partner passes away, especially in the older people, you might see that when one partner passes away, the other one transitions very quickly because they sort of don't see the point of life, and they're like, okay, I don't want to live here anymore. So very often they will quickly transition as well. So, but we say, if you live your life being totally dependent on someone else for your happiness, then you are going to be quite miserable when that person either changes his or her behavior. You don't want to be dependent on another person like this, even if that person is your twin soul or twin flame, and we have covered this in another video with Solera. So even if that person is kind of quote unquote your other half, let's say, but it does not matter, because as long as you are embodying like a body, you've decided that, okay, I'm going to become an individual. So you have your own individual path to walk, okay, that is separate from your twin soul. So we want to be really clear about this. It's not, your goal in life shouldn't be about finding your twin flame, because maybe your twin flame is just really busy doing his or her stuff right now, right? And they could be in the physical or could be in the non-physical. So that's not your goal in life. Your goal in life is to overcome your own challenges, your own way of thinking and believing. Like all these things that you think, I should do this. Well, challenge yourself. Should I really do this? Or is that an idea that was given to me by someone else? So we want you to be really clear about that. We want you to really understand that and not get too caught up in kind of all the nonsensical things that you've been taught to believe in. The life the purpose of life, okay, is for you to understand yourself and how you can change your perspective to the one that you would desire, and to have the life, to create the life. The key word here is to create the life that you truly desire. And with that, we'll complete for today. Okay, they have a lot of things to say. Anyway, I hope this was helpful to you, and this was kind of a fun reading. I didn't know they were going to go off into like so many different tangents. So, alrighty, I'll see you next time. Bye.